Are you going to talk?
Yes, I was getting my voice ready. I was going to go. As I wander around the world watching random ass...
Listen, it was such a big pause.
Damn. King John,
Hit it.
King John, do your thing, player.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy King Germ, one half of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Each and every Friday, Queen Germ and myself drop an episode to show the people how Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Now, we're not like most married couples. Most of the time we disagree, but that's the beauty of the show. So when you get through listening to Sparrows on the Review, come give us a listen. Each and every Friday on any DSP, go look for Pod and Saved Our Marriage.
Whoa, I'm JR.
And I'm Stacey.
Man, I'm back. Well, I always feel like I'm back from somewhere. I ain't going nowhere.
I know. I mean, I guess it's because we do so many at a time. It kind of feels like we haven't recorded for this show in a long time.
Right, and I record for 3 shows. One show I don't even really record for. I got to start recording for that shit.
Right. I mean, you had an arsenal of like a year's worth of episodes, so I can see why you didn't.
Right. So
what are we talking about today?
Studio Ghibli.
Okay, this is called Howl's Moving Castle.
Now, I gotta be honest here. The name that came across about Howl's Moving Castle, we were inside this store in Atlanta called Box Lunch, and we kept seeing this motherfucking shit in a frying pan or some kind of fire. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And Stacey looked at it, and then we looked at 2 pieces of jewelry that like broke apart, and I was like, this shit'll be cute, but we didn't know what the fuck it was from, so we didn't buy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just buy something and you don't know what it is, right?
Right, well, we hadn't seen that movie yet, and I kept telling you, I said, it's from that one movie, and at this time I didn't know what the title of it was, but I had seen it, like the previews on, where do we watch these, Max?
Yeah, we watched them on HBO Max.
Not HBO Max, it is now Max, formerly known as HBO Max.
Right.
But we kept seeing those, and I was like, I think it's from that one movie that we keep meaning to watch. And it's not like we picked these in any type of specific order, but we kind of picked what drew to us first as far as artwork.
Yes, and this movie was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, but lost to Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. That's some bullshit.
I mean, it says it won several other awards.
And this movie had some great voice talent in it.
Who was the one guy that I told you, the only one that I really recognized?
Howl was played by Christian Bale.
Yes.
A Batman fan. But Calcifer, everybody knows who motherfucking Billy Crystal is. If you don't, why my cousin so much like...
I don't know. This is supposed to be an animated show, and here you are with the vulgarness. My goodness.
Well, either way, I know Billy Crystal, and Billy Crystal's voice was very distinctive because he plays the character of Monsters, Inc., like the blue or green monster, the green monster. So his voice is noticeable, and he's from City Slicker.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice his name.
Well, I mean, you don't know who he is.
No, I don't, apparently.
But...
now you got me looking. Like, what dude, what character was he?
He was the fire.
No. You said he was on Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, I think he was. Is Sully the blue one or the green one?
Y'all excuse me while I punch him in the guts.
What's the green one called with the one eye? He was the one-eye joint.
Anyway, so do you know any other names?
No, I don't know any of these other people. I thought I knew who Crispin Freeman was, but I don't know who we had. So they really didn't get a star-studded cast. They just grabbed Billy Crystal and Christian Bale.
He was Mike Wazowski.
Oh, yeah, Mike Wazowski.
Are you serious? You knew he was the green guy, but you thought the green guy was Sully?
Listen, everybody knows when we do the Pixar episode, you will hear my disdain for Monsters, Inc. in several Pixar movies.
Okay, well then we need to do it next because I need to understand why you dislike Monsters, Inc.
I mean, we might do that shit later, but it's not important.
It is important to me because I need to know this.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, thanks.
So, either way, what I've noticed with Studio Ghibli in its marketing strategy in the United States, it's movies. It's My Neighbor Totoro. It's Spirited Away, obviously, which is the biggest one to me. What else?
I mean, there's so many to list. Like, you just have to go back and listen to the other episodes if you haven't listened to them yet.
But obviously, Porco Rosso is not one. That's not even...
See, I think the struggle with Porco Rosso was that I wasn't interested in it at the time, and you tried to force it on me, and that doesn't work. You know that doesn't work. I'm just going to go to sleep if you're going to force a movie on me.
Right, but what's crazy about this one is I think about Calcifer. And we watched this movie in 12 to 14 different settings.
No, we didn't. I think it was like 4. But this is for adult ears only, this next statement. We participate in some extracurricular activities that cause us to go to sleep early. So I can't help it if you always want to watch these shows when we are participating in extracurricular activities.
Yeah, straight up. But the thing is like, either way, so we got through this movie. I mean, it took us like 15 days to watch it
4 times, yeah.
But it was like over 15 days, like.
Right, and like, I mean, I do want to go back and watch it and watch the whole thing together, but I'm on a kick right now. I don't want to rewatch any movies. I don't want to do it.
Except Moana too. She's like,
I mean, that's different. That's my show. That's something I'm interested in.
Okay, so I can run with that. So either way, this movie takes place, and it has like a steampunk type deal that goes on with it.
So one thing that I didn't know, it says influenced by said person's opposition to the United States invasion of Iraq in 2003. The film contains strong anti-war themes. Now, this is information that I'm getting from Wikipedia. So if this is incorrect, you can blame Wikipedia. It says that the person stated that he had a great deal of rage about the Iraq War, which led him to make a film that he felt would be poorly received in the U.S.
Damn.
Right. So I had no idea about that part when we started watching it. Like, I saw it as a Studio Ghibli movie, and I'm like, ooh, hey, let me watch that.
Right. Because there's so many of them, and it's like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I got this one mixed up. This one is called The Moving Castle, and then there's another one that has Castle in the title.
Yeah,
Castle in the Sky.
Castle in the Sky or something like that, yeah.
And I mean, I've sat through and I watched, slept through Cat Returns and shit. That's a whole nother one. Yeah, I just went to sleep during that shit. But anyway, because I like cats. And I don't know, like this one, like it was hype. Like, it got me hyped because it had the right characters in it. But it had some Howl. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Howl was out here doing some wild shit. He was going through dimensions and shit, and he was fighting. And the girl that fell in love with him, because she fell in love with him, then she became old.
Right, but that's kind of like the whole point of the movie is, I mean, the way that I interpreted it is, you know, she had to go through these consequences because did she do something? She did something, right?
She crossed the old witch, like the old witch got mad.
So did he. So it's like she kind of punished him as like, you know, basically if it's true love, then he don't care how old you are or something.
Right.
Is the way I interpreted it. And if y'all interpret it differently, make sure you let us know down in the comments because we do read those eventually.
Yeah, 6 months later.
Listen, I can't help it. I didn't get a first comment notification until on this past week's episode, and I'm like, oh snap, there's like a whole bunch of comments that I missed because sometimes I don't get the emails. Sometimes you get in there and get them and delete them before I have a chance to look at them.
So definitely leave stuff over on Spotify because we do check for it now. We'll check at least once a week.
Yep.
So like the evil witch like was cursing and doing all this gangster stuff. She had these old like shadow monster things roaming around the streets trying to catch Howl and his people. And then something happened. They all ended up having to go find this other lady that sits in a chair, old lady. And the old lady does some crazy stuff and turns the old witch into a baby old witch. Like she makes her insane and stuff. And then they start like nursing the old witch, like the witch, the evil one.
Yeah, see, I think I missed something there because I don't know what happened with the witch because I think it was her dog, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I missed that part somehow. So I was confused on how the lady and the dog got involved. But it's like, oh my gosh. And then the thing is, Calcifer throughout this whole thing, what he says is, if you let me go out, Howl will die.
Right.
And for the life of me, I never completely understood that statement until it was the end of the movie.
Right.
And we're not going to give that away because we really do want to encourage you to go watch this movie over on Max. Or you can purchase the movie if it is available.
No doubt. So I'm going to say like this one was a good one. I like this one.
It was.
It moved up on my category. Porco Rosso is gone. Even though I've got a still box and that shit, like I'm trying to sell the still box on the low if you want to buy it. No, I'm just playing. Any of these movies, if you want to donate them to me, let me know. I am a fan of all of this. I haven't found one I don't like. I mean, Porco Rosso wasn't bad. It was just like, once you see the top tier movies, it's like you can't go back.
Right. And I agree with you. I haven't found one that I have disliked. I mean, obviously there's parts in it that's kind of each movie that is kind of slow. And then some movies are a lot slower than the others, but I haven't disliked any of them that I can remember.
Right.
And if I've said otherwise on a podcast episode, I forget. I have a bad memory.
Right. And I mean, overall, it was a good story. Would I sit down with any of the nieces, nephews, cousins, or anything and watch this shit? Hell no. No, this is just some shit we can watch together. Like,
right.
Because we understand it. And it's like, when we watch these movies, audience, we watch them not because we have to or we want to. We're just like, oh shit, I just throw on a Studio Ghibli movie and we just start watching.
Right. Let me play something in the background while I fall asleep, and then we get interested in it. And 20 minutes later, I'm ready to close my eyes and be like, all right, I'm done for the night. Let me go to sleep.
And then my favorite phrase is fuck that shit. And then I'm ready to go to sleep. Yes. I just roll my to sleep. Like Moana 2 was on last night.
Right. I know. A lot of times I have to poke you in the ribs so you're paying attention when we're watching the Studio Ghibli movies. The rest of them I'll let you sleep. I don't care.
Right. So I want to say that this movie will be in my top 5. I mean, my problem is Spirited Away is my favorite.
Okay.
Kiki's Delivery is no longer like, it took the place of Kiki's Delivery.
Okay. I can see that.
And going forward, when we do the rest of them, some movies may move down and move up, but one movie that stays in its spot is Spirited Away. Because I don't think they're going to ever top what Spirited Away was for anybody.
Okay. I'll let you have that one.
Because all of the merchandise and how, I see it across the internet, I want to watch Spirited Away again. We didn't even do an episode on it, but I just...
Did we not?
No, I never did an episode. If we did, we put it on Patreon. I don't know.
I'm going to need you to go back through the episodes, and if we didn't do one, we can do one.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Well, on that note, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, this is like a quick episode. We like these short ones, get straight to the point. We have started a Facebook page.
Yes, we do.
So if you don't mind, head on over there and give us a follow. We'll eventually be moving into a Facebook group, so that way you guys can interact with us a little bit better. Let us know what you think of the episodes that way, and kind of, we're going to start doing a this or that type theme. So we're going to start comparing the cartoon type animation shows or movies to the live action movies. So we would be really interested in wanting to know what you guys want to hear. Like, what is the first show that you want us to do? For example, The Lion King and then the live action of Lion King. Why do you prefer the cartoon over the live action? Or vice versa if there's something wrong with you.
Okay. And we can dig that. So on that note, I'm JR.
And I'm Stacey.